everyone, welcome to a Yogi's Diary. My name is Panna and I'm your yoga teacher for this session. Today's diary entry is a short morning sequence that is going to help get rid of any kind of tightness or stiffness that you might be feeling in different parts of the body after a night's rest. And I'm hoping that it will also help to set the tone for the rest of the day. So sitting down in a comfortable position, let's begin with our practice. So just place both your hands in Chin Mudra, keep the back straight and come and sit into Sukhasana or easy pose. We're going to initiate our practice by chanting Om. So take a deep breath in. And slowly open your eyes. Alright, so we're going to begin by coming into the child's pose. So gently sit back and place your forehead on the mat, hands next to your feet. If it's not comfortable for you to bring your forehead down, you can always place one fist on top of the other, stack them up, and then place your forehead on the fists. So just relax in this position and gently close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. And let's begin by taking 5 long, deep breaths. Inhaling a deep breath in. And exhaling it all out. Inhale through the nose. And you can exhale out through your nose or your mouth for this part of the session where we're just tuning into the breath. And again, inhale a deep breath in and feel the ribcage expand as the lungs fill up with air. And exhale it all out till you can't breathe out anymore. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One last deep breath in. And exhale it all out. And then slowly sitting up and coming onto your hands and your knees for a few cat and cow positions, Marjariasana and Vithilasana. So we're going to keep our wrist under our shoulder, knee under the hip joint, and our toes are pointing away. Elbows are soft. As you inhale, arch the back. As you exhale, think of rounding the upper back and curling your tailbone under. And again, inhale, arching the back, drawing your chest forward. As you exhale, scoop that abdomen in, curl the tailbone under, and then gently drop your head down, keeping the gaze on the knees. And again, inhale. Shine that chest through the arms. See if you can just lift the head up a bit. And exhale, draw the abdomen in as you lift the upper back, middle back, pushing away from the mat. And then come back to the center. And gently move your hips to the right side. And then slowly move it to the left side. Let's do this twice more. Twisting the hips to the right. So this just allows to let go of any tightness from the lower back. And it also isolates just the lower back and not the entire back that you're doing this for. One last time. And twist to the left. Coming back to the center. Let's try and make a few circles with the hips. So the way I like to teach this is that imagine your butt is like a big piece of chalk. There's a blackboard or a slate behind you making circles with your buttocks. So actually what this does is it works on your spine, but we're going to move the hips over here. So take the hips up to the left, take it down and to the right. Let's do 3 in each direction. Up, hips to the left, hips down, hips to the right. Take them up, left, down and right, and bring them back up. Let's reverse that. So take your hips to the right, down to round your lower back, take it to the left, and then take it up as you arch your back. And again, to the right, down, left, and up. And last time, to the right, down, left, and up. Nice. All right, so just for a bit of spinal stability, you're going to lift your right arm up, extend it in a way that your wrist is in line with your shoulder. Extend the left leg back, so your left foot and left hip or left buttock is in one line. This left elbow is soft. You're pushing away from the mat. Hold it there. And remember to draw the abdomen in and away from the mat. And then exhale, bring it back down to the same position where it was. Lifting your left arm up and the right leg up. Draw the navel in. Think of moving your shoulders away from the ears. Stay there, breathe, and exhale, bring it back down. Once again, right arm up, left leg up, navel in. Make sure that the hip doesn't twist out, but the hips remain square. And then exhale, bring them down. Left arm up, extend the right leg back, hold it there. Soft right elbow, and exhale, bring it down. Now this time, extend your right arm forward as if you're shaking hands with someone. And we're going to bend the knee and the elbow to join over here as you round the back, and then think of dropping your head down to bring the forehead to meet this point. We're going to do this 3 times and coordinate it with the breath. So lifting the arm up, leg back. As you exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow. And as you inhale, stretch the arm and leg out. Exhale, bend the knee and the elbow to join, drop the head. Inhale, stretch the arm and the leg out. Exhale through the nose. And inhale, stretch it all out. And then slowly bring your hand and your knee down. To the opposite side. So inhale, lift the left arm, right leg up. Stay there. As you exhale, bend the left elbow, right knee. And inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, breathe it all out. Wring out the air from the lungs. And inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. And inhale, stretch it out. And then bring it down. From here, we're now moving into the plank position. So check that your wrist is directly under your shoulders. Extend your right foot back, so you're on your toes. Extend the left leg back, and you come into the plank. And once you're here in the plank, you're going to try and lower your heels as much as you can towards the mat. And then move forward with the shoulders as you tip over all the way onto your toes, right here. And we do this 3 times. Lower, and then lift up onto your toes as your shoulders come forward. And then you'll drop down with the heels and come all the way up here on your toes and roll back. From here, we move into our first downward facing dog, and we stay in this position. Taking a few deep breaths. You might need to bend your knees or pedal out your legs, as they say, a few times. Remember to keep the shoulders away from the ears, and use your fingertips to press into the mat. Staying there. All right, now come to a very still position and lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Hold it there. Try not to twist the hips, but keep the hips square. And from here, you're going to bend your knee and bring your knee to your nose, and then lift it back up all the way to a 3-legged dog. This time you're going to bend the knee and bring it to the outside of your left elbow, and then take it all the way as high up as you can. And then again bend and bring it to the outside of your right elbow, and take it all the way up. And again to the center, bend the knee, bring it towards your forehead. And as you do that, take a big step, bring your right foot forward next to your right hand, allowing your left knee to come down into a low crescent lunge. Holding this position just for a breath or 2. Since this is a short sequence, I'm not really going to be holding any position for very long. We're just going to move through positions. So staying here for just a breath more. And then you're going to inhale, lift your arms up as you come into an Anjaneyasana variation. Stay right there. Make sure your front knee is at a 90-degree angle. Staying there. As you exhale, bring your hands in front of you in a prayer position. Twist to your right. Engage your arm and keep it connected to your right leg, looking up at the ceiling. Hold it there. Breathe. And then come back to the center. Lift the arms up one more time. Staying there for a breath. As you exhale, take your arms back. Interlock your fingers behind the buttocks. And think of lengthening your arms back towards the back edge of the mat. And then you can lift your chest, drop your head back for a nice chest opener, for a nice backward bend. Pressing constantly into that right foot in the front. So this is a great hip opener as well. And then as you inhale, draw your arms all the way up in a parallel position, looking forward. Exhale, bring your arms forward and down by the side of the foot. Curl your toes. We're going to go back into a plank position just for a moment. Take your right foot back, come into a plank position. Just to check my hand and feet position for the downward facing dog. And then immediately go into your downward facing dog. You can hold this position for a couple of breaths and focus on a few things. Move your shoulders away from the ears. Draw your abdomen in to help lengthen your spine. And think of lifting the hips up. Working on the left leg now. Take a deep breath and inhale. Lift the left leg all the way up, as high up as you can, keeping your hips square. And then bend the knee, bring it all the way towards the nose, bringing your weight forward on your arms. Shift the weight back, take your leg up for the three-legged dog again. This time you're going to bend the knee and bring it to the outside of your right elbow. And again, take the leg all the way up. Bend the knee. Bring it to the outside of the left elbow. Take it all the way back up for the three-legged dog. And now this time bring it back to the center, towards the forehead as you bend the knee, bring your weight forward, and then take a big step, bring your left foot next to the left hand, and allow the right knee to come down. Low lunge. Stay here for a couple of breaths to just allow the right hip flexors, the iliopsoas to open up. So the further back this knee, the deeper the stretch. Keep lifting your body up. All right, and then as you inhale, reach your arms forward, lift them up for a variation of the Anjaneyasana. Hold it there. Keeping your left leg, left foot active, pressing into the mat. Hold. Breathe. And then bring your hands in front of your chest into a prayer position. You're going to twist to the left, allowing your right arm to engage with the left thigh. And you have three positions you can keep your head in. One is up, the other is forward, and the last is down at the foot. So you can choose where you want to look. It depends on the sense of balance you have today. And then slowly come out of the position, bring your hands back to the chest. Lift your arms up once again. Stay here for a moment. Active front foot, allowing the hips to come down. As you exhale, reach the arms all the way back behind the buttocks, interlocking your fingers. If you can bring the heels of the palms together, even better. Reach your arms back, opening your shoulders. Lift the chest as you drop your head back. Still an active left foot pressing into the mat. Still the hips lunging down. Chest lifting up. And the head drops back. As you inhale, lift the arms all the way up. As you exhale, reach for the wall in front of you. Bring your hands by the side of the feet. Curl the toes for the foot at the back, lifting the leg. We're going to go back into the plank just for a moment. So come into your plank. Stay there, keeping the weight on the arms. And then go back into your final downward facing dog. Just for a few breaths. Great lengthening of the spine, drawing the abdomen in, and moving your shoulders away from the ears. Focusing on the breath. And then slowly walk your feet forward in tiny steps. Coming all the way forward, bringing your feet between your hands. Allowing the head to just hang. Relaxing the arms. And then grab a hold of the opposite elbow with your hands. Maybe just do a few shoulder rolls to loosen out any tightness that might have developed, especially in the plank position. Bend your knees just a bit. And then start stacking one vertebra on top of the other, keeping the head down, arms in the same position, straightening your lower back up, then the middle back, then the upper back, and then lift your head up and release the arms. Alright, we're going to be doing the next position, which is Malasana, or the garland pose. So your toes are going to be slightly turned out. Your palms are going to come together. As you exhale, you're going to sit down, ideally keeping your feet flat. If that's not something that's accessible to you, you can always get a cushion and place it under your heels. Or if you have yoga blocks, maybe use a side of that. And then use your arm strength to just gently press the knees outward, keeping the back straight. Close your eyes if you like. Just take a couple of breaths over here, allowing your hips to sink down towards the mat. Simultaneously allowing the back to lift up, keeping it active. And then as you open your eyes, get your two index fingers together, like if trying to make a gun. And then reach towards the left, giving a nice lateral stretch to the right side of the body. So you can look under your armpits to the side, to the right wall on the side. Stay there, press your feet into the mat. And then come back to the center. The opposite side, so reach towards the right, looking under your left armpit to the wall on the left, pressing the feet down. Breathe. And come back to the center. All right, cross your legs and sit back in Sukhasana. Hands in Chin Mudra. Keeping the back straight. Let's take a couple of breaths to allow the body to come back to its normal state in terms of the heart rate, the blood circulation. Keep your awareness on the breath. And then focus on taking a deep breath in and then breathing it out slowly with a long exhalation, a very steady and continuous exhalation. A deep breath in and breathing it out. And again, a deep breath in and exhale out. Continue taking a few more breaths. We're going to end today's practice by chanting Om. So take a deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namah Shivaya, and you can slowly open your eyes. So that was our short morning sequence. I hope you enjoyed it, and do remember to subscribe to the channel. Keep practicing and have a great day.